2018. It seemed like you were consistently great out there today.
Well, I got off to a rough start. I think I want to say 3 over through 5. So straight from the start, I was getting a little bit nervous, but in the back of my mind, I was confident that I could pull out. And I think the mindset coming in today was 18 pars. That's really all you needed to move on, and that's the key here. But after I think 5 or 6, I think I started just thinking about pars, not really trying to think about winning. And then after my birdie on 11, I kind of probably shouldn't have done this, but I looked at the leaderboard and realized I was in a tie for first, and scores were relatively high to what I thought they were going to be. So from there on out, I just kind of stuck with it. Kind of told myself, this course plays hard, so I don't need to, come in like 5 under or something. I just need to make, 6 or 7 more pars, and hopefully gets the job done. If not, I'm at least moving on.
Now, when you said you looked at the scoreboard, were you tied with your teammate Adam Snyder at that point?
Yeah.
So it has to be, I guess, a good experience knowing that you and your teammate are battling for first place, and ultimately your school was well represented here. 5 competitors from Sewickley Academy. Believe at last check it looks like 4 of the Panthers will be moving on to the regional. Talk about the camaraderie of your team and the fact that you have such a great golf program that probably brings out the best in all of you.
I think it's great. I mean, every single one of us, we know we all want to beat each other. We all always want to come out on top, but we also, every time we see each other on the course, we're saying, hey, how's it going? Hey, stick with it. I think when I checked on 11, 2 or 3 of my teammates were right on the cut line. I got a chance to say hello to, I think, Steven, and I tried to help them out and try to just give everything I can to support them as much as I can within the rules. I mean, can't really give advice, but just trying to help out as much as I can, and that's what each and one of us try to do, and we try to just help each other out when we're not playing well.
Now let's rewind to a year ago. We talked to head coach Win Palmer for Sewickley Academy, and he said last year it was kind of a feeling out process. You played maybe a bit conservative in the WPIAL championship. You did enough to move on to the regionals. You progressed there, and then once you got to the state finals, you really had an incredible round. He said really the goal was just maybe try to finish in the top 10, get that experience. Well, you did more than that. You ended up winning the state championship. That had to be a great confidence boost. Where have you gone in terms of your playing from a year ago when you're in the WPIAL championship to where you are now today?
I think now I'm a much more consistent player. I think last year you could tell up and down, 83 in the WPIAL and 72, 73 at the States. And now I feel like, I'm going to come out and at least shoot in the 70s every single time. And I definitely have a lot more confidence because of the state championship and what I've done over the summer, just being successful and just having the confidence in myself to go out and shoot a good score.
Now, I have to mention the fact that Allegheny Country Club is your home course. That has to be somewhat of a benefit, but it's really more than just a home course advantage because you've been playing great golf all season long, and I think that was evident in the fact that you qualified with a 69 at a different course. Really a tremendous run for you over the last few weeks. Did you know coming into this event that this was yours to win? Did you have that confidence coming off the state championship, coming off of a great run to qualify that you were playing the best golf of your career and that this was something that you conceivably could accomplish?
For sure, but golf's funny in the way that, one day you have it, the next day you don't. So you definitely kind of have the goal in mind of winning, but in the back of your mind, you got to know that if it starts to go south, you got to play conservative, play for pars, and not try to win. And definitely I had the confidence that I feel like I could go out and, play well. But in golf also, you could have a bad day, but you could have a good day and someone has a better day. And, I think at the start it seemed like I was having a bad day, but towards the end it was like I was starting to have a really good day. And just, if I get beat, I get beat. That's how golf is. If someone, birdies the last hole to beat me, I played great golf, so that's all I can be happy about.
And lastly, let's look ahead a few weeks. Tom's running Blairsville. That's the regionals. Then if you do well enough there, you're going to potentially move on to York in the state finals again. You know what it takes to get it done because you did in 2014. But over the next couple weeks, what are you going to look to accomplish, and what's going to be the biggest hurdles for you to get back to that high level and win another state championship?
I think it's just have the right mindset. I think it's kind of hard winning the state championship. You kind of feel like
I would say, yeah, it probably is pretty hard.
You build pressure on yourself, but you just gotta take it one shot at a time, one hole at a time, and one tournament at a time. And going into Blairsville, because last year I had the benefit of playing and probably grouped with same guys from the WPIAL, and now I'll be playing with number ones, number twos from other districts. So, I think playing with great competitors will definitely elevate my game, but also not trying to play as well as them if they're having a really good day. Just playing well enough, I think, is the key, and keeping that mindset is going to be the goal for me and be the key for me to move on and make it back there.
Well, he said it's hard to win a championship. He won the state championship a year ago, and now in 2015, as a junior, captures the WPIAL Class AA championship. Jason Lee of Sewickley Academy, congratulations. Shoots a 72 at 2 over par to bring home the championship on his home course. Congratulations, and thank you for joining us here on MSA Sports Center Stage.